Come in. Hi, I'm Ima. I'm a boss. I'm the HR manager here. I've worked here a little over 5 years.
Hi, my name is Anita Job. It's nice to meet you, and I didn't have any trouble on the drive over.
Okay, Annette, you can go ahead and take a seat.
It's actually Anita.
Annette?
Anita.
Okay, whatever. We'll just go ahead and begin then. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. What you like to do.
Well, I'm originally from Chicago, and I moved here about 3 years ago when my husband was transferred here for work. We have 5 children, 2 dogs, and a cat.
Oh, well, 5 children. That must be a lot to handle. Keep you busy. I'm single, not married, don't have any kids, so I guess that's good for you that you have a bunch of them. Chicago. I bet there's a lot of interesting stories that you could tell me about there. Yeah, so what was I going to ask you next? Oh, with 5 kids, how old does that make you?
Well, I'm 42, but I don't really think those are appropriate questions to ask during an interview.
Oh, well, you brought it up, so I guess that's a valid point. We can just skip over that one. Probably should have made a list of questions. I really don't like interviewing people. Work history. Why don't you tell me about your work history?
Okay. I worked for Marriott Hotels since my family moved here, and I really enjoyed my work there. I was actually promoted after my first year with them, but was laid off due to cutbacks. But they did provide me with a letter of recommendation to give you.
Oh, we don't read those here. We just need your resume. So you can take that with you. You seem like you're pretty qualified for the job, so you'll probably fit in nicely here, and you can go.
Thank you.
Hey, Ima. So, how'd that last interview go? What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that she's wearing a very dingy sweater, so it's probably going to be a negative.
A dingy sweater? You're gonna base your decision on a dingy sweater? Your first impression, just because she had a dingy sweater on?
Yeah, I mean, all these girls on Pinterest, they wear super cute stuff all the time, so I think that
Sweater.
she should dress like that.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. They're just a sweater, just based on the sweater, it's kind of misleading.
Well, it's not just the sweater. She's also from Chicago, and that's going to be a problem because I don't like Chicago. Remember I went there for the Taylor Swift concert, and I got mugged. And so, she must be crazy because she lived in a city where people just get mugged all the time.
You're pretty stuck on the fact that she's from Chicago. Just because you had a bad experience there doesn't mean you should let that affect your judgment or you should take that into your hiring considerations. But anyway, so what's your thoughts on the other candidates? How'd those go?
Well, the first interview was super nice, personable. We talked the whole time. She agrees with my Pinterest sweater ideas. And the second interview was just kind of standoffish. She didn't look at me. She didn't really want to talk. And she had her arms crossed, which I read as a really bad sign.
So you were talking about Pinterest during your interview?
Yeah, it seemed like a way to see that she would match the team.
Okay. But the second interviewee's resume showed she had much more work experience and she had experience within the hotel field. Even though her body language might not have shown so. So I want to just take that into consideration. Keep an open mind.
Okay.